Hello, everyone, and welcome to the YouTube channel of Keyapp, the company that helps your applications to achieve top positions in the search on Google Play and App Store. And today we are going to discuss the main use of App Store optimization and mobile applications world for June 2025. As a tradition, we start with Google Play News, and actually there are not so many of them as on App Store, for example, and some App Store news we have already discussed in the previous episode. As remember that there was the Developers Conference 2025 and Apple provided really a lot of updates. But as a tradition, let's start with Google Play. There are some updates that should be discussed. First of all, Google is testing a feature called Ask About This app powered by Gemini, and it will allow users to ask questions about the applications directly on the app page. And the questions could be like, does this app work online, and so on. And actually, it shows the importance of structured metadata and, of course, the Google's push toward artificial intelligence. The second update is that developers can now target the events using custom email lists, and actually it's a big opportunity for re-engagement and of course for the retention. At the same time, Google is experimenting with a Gemini-powered search assistant right in the Play Store, and actually it may allow users to use more natural language to look for the applications, and maybe the search using the keywords will be not so important in the future. Of course, now everything is the same way as it works, but we don't understand that Google will go to artificial intelligence so much, and the importance of AI will only increase on the Play Store. And let's go to App Store. Actually, there are so many updates and some of the news that directly about App Store optimization and that can influence the app visibility on the App Store were already discussed by us in the previous episode, but we still have something to discuss. First of all, we needed to mention that in iOS 26, the new Apple system, the search bar in App Store was replaced to the bottom of the page. Of course, it's only the UX change, but we do understand that it can influence the user's behavior. So actually, it will be needed to follow the conversions so close to understand how this change can influence your application and the application metrics. At the same time, in some App Store optimization communities and some App Store optimization specialists mentioned that maybe Apple started to index the keywords on the screenshots. For now, there are no official information and data regarding this from Apple, and unfortunately, there are not so many evidences, but still we should keep an eye on this, and of course we will inform you if we notice some changes and if the keywords on the screenshots will start influence the indexation. At the same time, we do understand that all the processes on Apple's site, like the release of new devices, the Worldwide Developers Conference that actually was held in this month, can influence the algorithm and the store in general. And of course, in such periods, we usually notice the changes, and during the June, we notice a quite big algorithm change, and we noted that the positions, first of all, were so unstable. Like the anomaly score is so high as well. And we also noted that some keywords even went out, particularly the keywords with the word 3. So please, when you analyze the App Store optimization iterations or some campaigns held in this period, pay attention to this as well, as this could influence. At this stage, everything is fine, like the store was stabilized, the ranks are stable, and you can continue the promotion as usually. And in general, it was kind of so big term on the store, but it hasn't influenced the way we work with the App Store. So if you need this strategy for your application promotion, just contact us and we will create the best strategy for keyword promotion. At the same time, this needed to mention that Apple now allows developers to generate offer codes for any types of in-app purchases, not only for subscriptions. And you can create up to 10 codes per item, so per one in-app purchase, and up to 1 million codes per quarter. So actually, this is a big opportunity for a user's engagement. At the same time, we do not forget about the liquid glass, and it is a new design presented by Apple. And of course, it will influence the visual optimization, as it will be needed to pay a lot of attention to this when working with icons of your applications. And of course, one of the biggest news is that now Apple will have a separate application for games. Of course, this application called Games most probably won't replace App Store, but still game developers will have a chance to make their games even more visible and to show their games to users. So it is a big opportunity if you work in game niche. So as you may see, there were a lot of updates. Some of the updates were on Google, and we see that actually Google is going toward artificial intelligence, and so many updates on App Store. And if you would like to know some more updates about Worldwide Developers Conference 2025, just go to our channel and check the previous video. But still, if you need some help regarding the keywords promotion on Google Play or App Store, do not hesitate to contact our support team or your personal manager, and we will be happy to create the strategy for your application so to reach top positions in the search.